All right, here. Let's get the microphone turned on for a bit. I ripped down some cloth, fixed some clothing. Hope everything looks and sounds all right out there, guys. Well, so far, one person. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of take a light stock of what I've got. Things I can do that may help me. A little bit about cooking wouldn't hurt. Probably gonna drop off about a ½ kilogram of matches here. I don't need them because if I have to start 30 fires on my way from here to Desolation Point, there's been something significantly wrong with my gameplay for quite some time then. So, here we go. Let's transfer all. Just kind of go down the line here. There we go. I mean, I'm doing okay for weight. He's just really tired, so. Stick, we got some reclaimed. What was I going to do with that? Was I looking at starting a fire? No, I've got some decent food on me. A bit extra in the tool department. There's a little bit more weight. Can't see me starting a quilting club in the apocalypse. That's probably not going to happen. I think that's good there. It gets my weight significantly down. Yeah, I mean, I'm ending the day anyway, so what's the big deal, right? But I don't need to take a garbage marine flare with me for no reason. I do need to sharpen that knife, though, because ever since I got it, of course, I've been, well, using it, so hard to believe I could have just come here right off the hop, maybe gotten a bedroll first, instead of relying on Hush River Valley to give me a bedroll for some bizarre reason. I went that route. So my All Fives character died, not in the traditional way that I like to kill them off with a wolf attack or anything like that. Oddly enough, I was at a power outage while I was playing them and poof, gone. I've never had that before. Every single power outage I've ever had while I've been playing The Long Dark, my characters are completely recoverable. And he had just gotten attacked, or it was a she had just gotten attacked by a wolf and received an injury, so it had freshly saved. But when I went back, she was gone. That's okay. Like I said, don't get attached. All sorts of crazy things happen to your character. Alright. What are you going to get here? Oh, my calories are good. I just need some sleep, but I don't want to go to sleep right now. Well, yeah, I've only got the one stim. Well, let's look in the journal here. Hey, Yari, how's it going? Gotta go to Timberwolf Mountain, the ravine, and Desolation Point. I figure we just head to the ravine now. Well, not during the storm and not right as I'm about to go to sleep. But we go to the ravine, then Desolation Point, then clip back and get to Timberwolf Mountain. So. How's Yari doing today? I got sunshine going on out here, over here in Canada. It's nice. A lot of sunshine. So, it is sleepy time. I have to get some sleep. So, let's crash for a little bit, and that way we don't have to listen. Hey, Carlos, how's it going? So we got, so yeah, we got this going on. We got some Blizzard. We're getting rid of that. Yeah, I've been into it for 9 days. I've got a Miss Gams video to watch. I'm saving it till after this stream though. Here we go. Let's have some more water. Right? You know what? These weigh a lot. Not a lot, but I mean, further weight, they're pretty good. Honestly, if we're getting rid of food that's ineffective, let's get rid of that beef jerky. It's no good. Hey, it's Pike Henry. How are you doing, man? We're about to launch on out of here. I'm gonna continue the sleepy time, so he'll get some rest. I was just talking about my all fives character got wiped out, but to be honest, I'd given her frostbite twice by being negligent, so it was really tough to look at. Alright. About sharpening that knife. Let's do that for a minute. Let's listen to the soothing sounds of the whetstone. Oh, you're in quarantine over there, Carlos. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, this is coming along like molasses, this move. Wow, quarantine, that's crazy. That's actually one thing I really like about streaming, is talking to people from other parts of the world. That's really awesome. YouTube really did that. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, no, hopefully you don't get sick. Jeez. 14 days of quarantine. Holy cow. Well, they've over here they've suspended school for we're coming up on our spring break, where all the kids get a week off, but they extended that to 3 weeks as opposed to just one, to kind of stop the large groupings of people, right? Wow. 14 days. Do people get to go to work in your area, or are they just like literally housebound? All right, guys, I got a brand new knife, and all it cost me was a whetstone. There we go. I'll just leave that one here. It's no good. All right, we'll have a quick nap. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a no recovery run. Oh, wow. I'm drinking this for the water so I can have a nap. We'll start a fire later. Huh. I guess from the way that it... here, before we take off, I'm going to have a quick sip of my coffee. Wow. That's nuts. Well, cheers, Pike Henry. We're on the North American side. The Mediterranean areas got hit hard, especially Italy. Jeez. Well, I'll be as entertaining as I can for you, Carlos, so you know, see if we can keep cabin fever at bay, right? Oh, man. Like, I like to be at home. I don't know how I'd feel about being told I'd have to stay at home. That's kind of a... That's a different... It's a whole different factor, you know? It's just... So the 1 kilo of meat challenge. Call it the Smelly Man Challenge, right? Just wander around smelling. I like that. But yeah, so I've got... Oh. Regardless, if your wife is a teacher, not for nothing, but you guys are going to get sick a lot because kids don't share anything except their germs. Wow. Not like, I'm not saying with the COVID, I'm saying like just regular. It's like, gosh, you brought a cold. Oh, northern Portugal, okay. Yeah. It's a nice warm country. I don't know if that makes public gatherings more often. Make it more, well, it's actually it's a nice place to go too, right? Like, I'd love to go to Portugal. My wife was joking that nobody's life is changing in this household because we all live like we're in isolation anyway, but I gotta start a fire soon and get my gas and water. How are you doing, Mr. York? Good to see you. What do I have for weapons? Looks like I have rocks. I've been running this whole thing on rocks? Who was the guy playing this before I got here? Let's just put this away. All I'm going to do is attract wolves. I want a nice full sprint bar when I go through here. You know they're dropping a wolf in on me. I guess this is sort of a challenge for me because I'm doing this whole run and I'm not looking to be armed. I have to get down in the ravine basin somehow, but ooh, I don't like the profile of this land. It's gonna hide a wolf on me. It's gonna put him, because I don't mind if he's where I see him and I can position myself before he sees me. Alright, well there's no wolf here it looks like, which is very weird. It's very lonely suddenly. There's no animals of any kind in here. They got the rabbits taken out, right? Well, oddly enough, I've got a lot of food. in my house. I've got a lot of food and stuff. And, you know, we're okay that way. My life is pretty darn good, keeping us well stocked. Fortunately, I have to learn how to make donuts and cookies from scratch because apparently that's all my kids like to eat. But we have lots of food. My wife and I will be fine. We'll make it. I don't know about the kids, though. They're kind of fussy. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Do you guys have that toilet paper scare going on over in your area where everybody's buying toilet paper? I can't believe I walked this whole route and not run into a single wolf. Getting thirsty, though. Getting thirsty. Actually, this tea doesn't do anything for me other than hydrate me. Give me some calories, so let's grab that. But you know, my wife won't buy sardines. I don't know why. But we do have tomato soup. Okay, it's been so wolf-free. There has to be a wolf up here, right guys? There can't not be. Like, this is incredibly warm. I'm making great time, but I gotta get accosted by an animal at some point here. We've just been out walking around talking like I'm playing Pilgrim or something. So the toilet paper mania is going on in Finland, is it? If this is a world phenomena? Oh, there goes my nice weather. But we're right by something. I can go inside. We got, you know, we got some. I hope I don't have to go looking for another rope. Toilet papers, yes. Oh, there's no rabbits on this thing. No deer. All you get is wolves. Wolves and bears. I don't know if the moose shows up. I can't remember. I've heard maybe it does, then heard maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It uses scratchings. Yeah, I guess they're wondering about the sourcing of toilet paper and where it comes from and stuff. And well, Canada's got a gigantic pulpwood industry, like just huge. So for us to not have toilet paper is sort of almost an impossibility. We have gigantic. I mean, we have shipped a lot of our manufacturing of those types of jobs overseas to China and elsewhere, but we tend to, because pulpwood's kind of hard to move around, the only people we really trade it with are the US. So we have our own stores, our own capability of manufacturing it. So I don't understand what happened in Canada exactly with the whole you gotta buy toilet paper. But somebody must have slipped a news anchor like 50 bucks and said, hey, tell them to buy toilet paper or something. Is it? Oh, I'll take that. It's better than a t-shirt.
always use more food.
Ah, you can always use, I don't know, a 34% granola bar. That doesn't sound very good. Alright, guys. So far, no wolves. Knock on wood. Alright, here we go. Let's wander on out. I'm not even crouching, because if he's here, he's here. I don't know. Have I been? Yeah, so I haven't been anywhere here, so. Quilting Club is starting up.
That'll come in handy.
I don't know. It's pretty much the do-nothing socks. We'll warm up while we dehydrate and fix our socks. Worn t-shirt versus ragged sweatshirt.
Getting kind of thirsty.
He's getting kind of thirsty. Let's get out of here. So guys, I was watching this guy play a while ago here, and well, just like last few days, and he's really new to the game, so he doesn't understand the guy's stomach growls and stuff. So his stomach growls, and he pulls that revolver out and starts whipping his head around. Panic. It's pretty good. Nothing, eh? All right. All right. I'm hoping for new location. That's exactly it, because we're out of water. That's what I like to see. Nice full toilets. Like, I'm glad they don't make it non-potable, but it shouldn't be. Yeah, I have a lantern, so we're not going to pick up that other lantern. Sometimes I give a little, I don't like, I have to admit, over the years of watching this game, and it's been years, it's just sort of an odd hobby, but yeah, so over the time that I played this game and watched it, my comments have really changed. I used to be the, hey, you forgot the matches, or hey, you missed the, that used to be my main, I would watch for things people would miss and then kind of clue them in. But mostly I'm just like, you know, they're gonna get there, you know, they'll learn how to search things and do things, like, I don't know. So sometimes I'll help them if I'm like, oh, they're like, how do I get out of the zone? And they're stuck in Desolation Point. I'm like, well, you know, follow the road till you get to the pickup truck and take the trail, and when it forks to the left, follow that. You know, kind of help them out a little bit, because, you know, things like that. I don't, yeah, but other than that, I don't say much. I just usually like, hey, keep surviving, because sometimes I can't believe people are.
What have we here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's the, I answer the questions they ask. And if they want to know it, that's exactly it. We are not looking in that safe. I'm not going up or downstairs either. I don't need to, so. I mean, I've got everything I kind of need. So. I mean, with that extra pair of sports socks, I'm laughing, right? Let's get that drink into us. Got a bit of risky food, but we're more or less warmed up, so we can go look for the rope and the old... what do I have for... Oh, I got great boots. I'm not even going to look. Don't need to look for boots. I have boots. Maybe looking here for a sweater. Maybe. Well, I'm glad y'all could be here. This is pretty cool. Yeah, like... So Carlos is having some trouble in Portugal because he's stuck at home. My goodness. Yeah, we got tomato soup here, so we're good. Also, I have wood and a fire pit and the ability to cook a whole bunch of stuff outside. My barbecue's got propane. I'm actually going to barbecue today, guys. Outside. It's going to be like 5 degrees Celsius out there and sunny. See, Canadian, that's summertime. Especially in March, man. Like, don't get it at all. Oh, yeah. So, I gotta get down to the basin, so that means I have to find a rope. Take that for sure. Now, it looks like there's probably gonna be some meat in this zone, right? Alright, hey man, coffee. Good idea. I think I got some brewing up. Because if I saw things... Oh, sorry, I'm looking over at something else. I saw my wife take her cup out of the room, so that usually means she's gonna refill coffee. So she'll start a coffee pot up now. I got it all set up. She just has to press the button. Ugh, this wind can beat it. We're gonna have a rest before we go into any sort of ravine. Thing that happened now that they made Bleak Inlet, if they've taken away the death walls, you can goat it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can goat it into the ravine and you won't be stuck anymore. Which is kind of interesting. I would like to address something that Hinterland has done recently with its updates. And that is... Oh, isn't that great? Your first plus day when it's sunny and beautiful out. Alright, I mean... If you have a crappy winter, you love a sunny day above zero in March. Oh, ooh, so wonderful, man. And yeah, I can't like. we get some pretty rough winters in Canada, but we also encompass a lot of land, so it kind of skews our statistics. Like. Nah. I'm gonna pick this up. We're gonna fill that up and then drop the jerry can. Yeah. See, that's great. We've got... I'm expecting 5 degrees today. It's great. So no rope. But doesn't mean there's no rope. So we can go and get... That doesn't let me through. Good, because I would have killed myself already on that, I'm sure of it. We'll gotta go over to the other cave then. So I'm gonna head that direction. We're gonna get in there and then I'm gonna take a little nap, eat some cattails, pull it together. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna tell you right now, Michael, if that happened, Like right now, like if Canada today had anywhere in it an 86-degree Fahrenheit day, which is, you know, high 20s for us, you'd that would make it over the news over coronavirus like instantly, guys. Like all of our news outlets would shift to that. $86 degrees. Oh man. That is months away. Like, I might see that end of May, you know, June, beginning of June. I might see that then, but wow. All right, well, it's still cold out. Even though it's supposed to be the warmer part of the day, but I think my gear kind of helps with that. Yeah, it's kind of strange, right? Like you can't just choose to keep a half liter on you like you do with water. You know, it's like nope, you can't you can magically make water bottles appear out of thin air, but you can't magically make lantern fuel tins appear out of thin air. Don't be ridiculous. Go. Oh, and then if we okay, we've got. I have to pick it up and take a look at it the next time we see this. They might have changed it, but on the lantern fuel, there we go. There we go. Nap time. But on the lantern fuel tin, it says 300 mil. It's like, but it's carrying 500
It's gonna get a
mil.
lot colder soon.
Half a liter is not 300. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Man, you're hungry. And exhausted from running around like a lunatic. Do we take the risk? Sure, let's do some gambling, even though there's not one single can involved. Nothing happened. That's nice. That's good news for me. Pick up some free calories. We'll round that down to 50, so that's a number I can feel comfortable with. 50 cattails will get you through. I think if you right click on the jerry can, it just moves around. Let's get rid of this too. We've got lots of water, so I might as well eat my water negative stuff now. Except for my emergency crackers. I'm only using that in case of emergency. Alright, now we're ready for bed. Let's sleep for 5. Because I don't trust this, I don't trust my gear and the cave temperature. Well, there goes my 3 degrees. And what is my? I mean, I have pretty good gear. Can I fix this right now? I can. Apparently, this light is good. Oh, come on now. You can do that. One t-shirt. Good. Look at that. New sweatshirt. Let's get reading here. Wear that. Look at that. Alright, so like I'm really just micromanaging here. Alright, guys, let's eat, drink, and be merry. So yeah, again, I'll be back on tonight at 8. With my amazing brand. So... It's funny. You know who I'd never comment on, really? Like, I'll give him a cheer. But what am I going to tell him, right? Kimyoda. I don't ever really even... Like, I watch his videos and I give it a like. And then I watch parts of it. I just get so overwhelmed. I'm just like, I can't... Because then I go and of course I try the stuff, right, guys? And then you know what I do? I die. But yeah, Michael, I lost my all fives guy. No hamburger helper. You're darn right. Also, no mid-afternoon beers while I'm barbecuing. Because that's ambition killer right there. Okay, so it would appear that it is insanely cold outside. Now, what do I have that can help me with that? Because, look at this. Let's take a page out of the Book of Loons. I'm going to light myself a fire with a mag lens, hopefully. Oh, it's already warming up. Good, good. Start ourselves this fire here. Boom. Start fire. Magnifying lens. Accelerant? You betcha. Because I like 100% odds. So
That should help
my
things up.
I'll show you my if I was to actually make it a challenge, because you know, if somebody like Kimyoda is gonna go, okay, let's give her, why am I'm just getting rid of weight at this point. If he's gonna do it, I figure why not I'll show you, we'll go back to the other corpse here and I'll show you here in a sec. Drop that. See, I wish you could make birch bark tea, but just get no health boost, as opposed to when they take out birch bark tea, they take out your ability to make the actual tea, which is, I don't know. Because, you know, you can make a hot beverage that gives you 125 calories. For interloper players, that's really all you want. You've got herbal tea for emergencies, because an interloper player, if you're getting a long run, you're not the guy who fights with a wolf every day, because you can't survive like that. Here, I'll show you, though. Here, I have to make sure everything's working. So... Yep. Okay. Oh, back. Pick that up. That up. Let's drink that. For the heat. And get going. Like, that treatment did not do anything. It's like, oh, that treatment did plenty. Yeah, it's midnight. Yes, Carlos, it's about probably midnight. Probably about midnight for you. Maybe possibly 1 o'clock. I'll make you a deal, bud, because you're housebound. I can come back on later. We'll do like a Carlos quarantine run. I'm sorry, I'm North American. I really hit the S hard on your name. It's not really how you're supposed to say that. I guess. There you go. Here we go. So here's what I would leave with my corpses. So you leave a feather for air, right? Piece of coal or stone for earth. A torch for fire. And water. So now he has water, air, earth, and fire. And it doesn't seem like much of a change on a dead man. It doesn't seem like much. But if you can't do a recovery, it's a lot of resources. So yeah, it's and also, you know, it's also, you know, pagan like. Oh, don't go out yet. Don't go out yet. Oh, remember the time I raced the torch down to the bottom and caught it? Oh, I was never cooler than that moment. Yes, I'll have to bring it to him. Like, you know what I mean? It's the whole. What's that? Yes, please. Thank you. Mo was just asking me if I would like a coffee. Oh, and it can't be a burnt out torch. You can't fade on it. You gotta do a good one. You know, earth, air. See? I don't have a torch. What have I done? Where did that torch I threw down here land? Did I let it go out because I wasn't paying attention? My wife asked me if I want. Ah, there it is. There we go. Yeah. I like your saying better, Michael. So there you go. Another example of the earth, air, fire, and water. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. But yeah, when you're out of debt, like, it's difficult. Because do you know how many times I haven't been able to make arrows because I gave away all my feathers? Like, just doing that all the time is a matter of course. It's actually, you could stay right there, distress pistol. I don't need you. I am not in distress. Save that for somebody else. So yeah, now when I go back up, I've got to, now I want to check if I can throw that jerry can in my inventory and then right click on it, because maybe they've changed it. One of the things they have changed in the in this game. Besides the logs here disappearing and there being a whole new zone. One of the things they do change is now when you down an animal, when you don't see your arrows, when you click on it, it shows the arrows in your top right corner. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna leave the flare gun. No need to take the flare gun. Yeah. It's never a good idea to go wandering off into a blizzard. Ooh, we're not leaving that behind. 20 minutes though. Let's only risk it for 10 at a time. Yeah, the very beginning of the run too, before I started sharpening my knife, Michael, I left a bunch of matches in Mystery Lake, like about a ½ kilogram worth. Yeah, we're gonna focus on predator avoidance. I don't need to get distracted like that. Because you know me, it's like, oh, look, it's a bear. Let's shoot it. Like, I'm the worst for that. Yeah, so we're out of accelerant. We have less than we need for, whatchamacallit, gunpowder. Gunpowder, that's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, shooting bears is one of my go-tos. It's like I can't even stop myself. It's like I'm in the middle of something else and I'm like, oh look, it's a bear, let's shoot it. It's a bear, let's mess with it. I'll just get rid of this, we can pull her on. Alright. Throw some lunch on here. Well, we're gonna have a nap. Get out of here. We'll get out of here before the day ends. What do we got here? 55 and 19. Wonderful. That's good timing for that. I could do some reishi crafting. Thank you. Just got a coffee delivered. That was very nice. So it's my challenge within a challenge. I gotta make myself the bearskin bedroll before this challenge ends. Oh no. We should summit though. We should just walk right past the last grave marker and go summit and then come back around. And oh yeah, I was doing something, wasn't I? You know. That's throwing a little bit more water. Just, yeah, the ½ liter is good. How are you doing for that? Put you there. Go like that. Drink that. Well, looks like we're stuck here for a minute. Because it's too darn windy for a walk anyhow. So, throw a piece of coal on there. This piece of cedar. And then we guarantee ourselves some sleepy time. We're not going to die. We're going to crash for 5 hours. Now let's go 6. did pick up that extra flare though, didn't I? So we're gonna sleep either in the trailer or that cave. Yeah, well, we'll take it. All right. Oh, it looks like we're getting out of here just in time, I think. Still pretty warm out of the wind. Right, okay. Yeah, because if I do run into a bear, I will want to shoot it. Ooh, headwind is very real. Haven't really picked any rose hips. So we need one more to get the collection done. Yeah, see, it's not too bad out of the wind. It's nice that this wall actually gives you that wind protection. We'll probably make this in one shot, but well, let's not push our luck. That guy's pretty hard on himself for the level of gameplay he puts out. Surprised he still watches me. I'm like, what's he doing watching me? You should be watching this guy Loons. Talking about Loons, of course. He should be watching his own videos. He's that good. Ah, the beard can stay. I'll leave that. Well, listen, the headwind's vicious, but my heat's not dropping really bad, so we can sleep in this cave here again, I think. Goodness me, it's difficult to see. I don't know. I think we can make it. Let's go all the way to the trailer. Have some coffee here. Well, I am just kind of basically staring at all my stats here. I've managed to actually hold on to a lot of my condition. It's pretty bizarre for me. Now we're headed to Desolation Point, though. Not my favorite neighborhood. Yes. Oh, it's impossible to see for you guys, too. This is awful. Now let's get this dealt with, and then daylight will be, you know, here. We'll be able to see. I'm looking over on my stream here, and it's just like blobs. It's awful. Yeah, I can sort of see. Some really nice new visual effects they added to this game, too. Usually I'm not out in them. Thought I was falling right off the edge there. Like, I thought I got to the broken track piece. There we go. That was fun. That was a great move. Very entertaining. Yep, right in Bleak Inlet when he made the route he took. He was going through a bad neighborhood. You know, regardless of what's going on there, he was running through a bad neighborhood. I think we'll be able to get into this. I know, right? There's the moon, guys. Everyone look at the moon. Yep, it's just a bunch of blobs. Sorry, guys. Here's some moonlight. It's pretty. Gotta get inside though, because he has to find some place to escape this cold. His words, not mine. I was gonna say something else, but he also noticed he was cold. Okay, so let's get in here. I'll get some sleep. It'll be daylight, much nicer.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
I think I have enough calories to sleep. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, almost daylight, almost daylight. Let's not start our day off with food poisoning, so we'll eat these other things first. Alright, here we go. Get fully rested, let the sun come out. Yes, yes I did. Here, let's have a look. Just to make sure. Ravine. I expect you to go to Timberwolf Mountain next after Hush River Valley. Makes sense. They're not even close to each other. It's like, let's zigzag this. Alright, so what's in this place? We haven't even looked. I just went to bed. Oh. Brand new candy bar. Nice. Alright, well there you go. Came all the way here and all I got was this lousy chocolate bar. It's bound to be cold this time of day. Normally I don't go this way at all. But I'm more interested in doing a walkthrough on this place than a good looting or anything like that. Sometimes there's a wolf right up in front of me here. We're going to take a left at the bridge. Kind of walk back in this area. Oh yes, Yari. I've loaded the flare gun because it's pretty crushing when the bear's charging in at you and you hear that click noise. Again, Loons got to sample that. He's doing okay for a guy who can't recover at all, like just with birch bark. He's doing good. Having all those weapons helps. But he's gotten attacked by a bear. He's gotten roughed up by wolves. He's had some pretty close shaves there, so he's doing pretty good. I did watch the Subnautica, but I don't really know how to comment on that because I don't know how to play the game, really. I'll just kind of sit there with my eyes open really wide, staring at it. Let's craft a couple of mushrooms. Get some tea going. Give the... Well, let's have a nap. Give the weather an hour to figure out what it wants to do. I was playing Green Hell there, but I stopped because something happened. I don't know what. It looks like it wants to just blizzard. We've got the time and the resources to wait out a blizzard, but I think we can do it in a better place than this, right, guys? Like, nah, it's gonna do it right now, so let's just go back rather than damage all the clothing and stuff. Alright. Slightly better. Oh yes, I did click on the grave marker. The person in question talked about how much they didn't enjoy the walking about. Let's use this. Let's give that a go for a couple hours. Perfect. Looks like we got the weather to behave. And you have to search out some toilet water. So it looks like we're heading through town, or at least to one of the islands. I gotta get refresh on my water. Yes, so they talked about how their insides were freezing and their feet on fire. Every step felt like 100 or something like that, and yeah, just somebody wandering off on their own, and they shouldn't have. Looks like there's wolves down on the ice. That's That's comforting. Because if the crows are out and the wolves are out, that means the blizzard's not about to start, right? So, I mean, you know, wolves are wolves. Ah, there it is. Well, let's get down off of this incredible incline. And there we are. We're looking right at the tooth out there in the harbor. Throw a bandage on that ankle. And we won't do anything about the pain because I don't have painkillers. And I did not pick up that other rose hip. Let's see what's in this gar over here. Yeah, it's a 10-hour book. I don't really, probably won't read. Actually, speaking of that... No, that's Wilderness Kitchen. Okay, good. Oh, yeah? Okay. That's okay, then. Because it's when you're on interloper settings and the wolves are on stalker settings, that's when things get really tough. Because you're used to one wolf, two wolves in an area, and there's 5. It's, whoa, it's, yeah, look at Carlo. They're sparse, but I still managed to run right into one and set them off. Oh man. Okay, there's nobody here. Oh look. Have you seen your friends recently? Come on, let's go hang out with your friends. See if I can get 5 of them on me at once. Well, I'm aiming for that fishing hut there. You coming? Come on. Look at them all. Come on. Your friends are over here. You're not going to tell them? Alright. Alright, so if you go to the very back and crouch down, they lose you. There's still a hiding spot. Yeah, if I know where they all are. Hey, where are you going? We're not done yet. Come on. Alright, let's get to this next one here. That way you kind of feel like you're taking your dog for a walk out in the wilderness here. He's not happy about it, but ooh, it got real foggy. This is not what I like. Also, I can't see well because of the pain I'm in. At least the wolf's still with me, right? Whew. Well, that was exciting. The the lower and lower visibility as I went there was pretty interesting. So, I'm wondering, do I stop here, light a fire? What do I have for stuff? Oh, I can't do that. Well, let's hang out here for a minute. Yeah, exactly. The bear I can't see that'll be in front of me. He'll make the wolf run. That's exactly how I like to play that too. See if I can scrape a wolf off me by using a bear.
Turned out pretty well.
It did turn out pretty well. This guy's accurate. Very accurate. So let's boil up some water, because that's what I need. It'll take an hour. Good. Then let's read about fire start. Yeah, exactly. Just keep me company as I walk around out here. Alright, let's drink that. I don't happen to have any fishing line on me, do I? No. Yeah. 'Cause he's getting hungry. Couple of these. And then we'll get going again. I'll make up a couple of teas. And then we'll take off. It looks like I'm gonna have to make up some more water. Oh, we got cooking level 2. That is nice. Means that tea's a little more calorie filled for me. Alright, how much time do we got on this? 23 minutes. Alright, well, we'll tend the fire a little better than that. How much coal? 3 pieces? Do I want to stay here that long? Nah, we'll just hang up here for a second. See what we have after it's... yeah. Coal it is. Coal it is. I'm getting tired, but I think we can sleep in that basement, or at least that car, for a little bit before we take off. Perfect. We'll drink that. Keep us warm. One of the reasons I don't want to empty everything... ugh, okay, no, we're staying here for an hour. I'm gonna get some sleep. Yeah, I'll get 2 hours of sleep here. I think that's the best idea. So, did that wrong, but I jumped the gun on that. That's for sure. I thought the fog was gone. I don't know why I would think that. I didn't even look. It was kind of some lazy, lazy preparation on my part. There we go. Now I can see. So, pick that up. I'll drink that. Do I need a torch? I don't need a torch. Jeez, he's still hanging around out here, though, eh? Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. I think this wind wants to keep me in the old coastal highway. I can't really go anywhere in this. I guess we go and check out the misanthrope's house. Because I kind of wanted to save this stuff on the way for the way back, you know? A little bit of loot that'll be here. Raise your hand if you've been killed out here. That's why I pulled that flare gun out. Misanthropes isn't just a place, you know, that I avoid because it's, you know, you can just kind of cut past it, but because, see, I've been killed here a couple of times. Because it looks like safety. And all the animals that live around it kind of prove otherwise. There we are. Where were you at 337? Or 338? In there somewhere. Yeah, honestly, when I saw it in my mind's eye, I saw the minute hand either is down here or down here. It was one of the two. I couldn't. I remembered it was after 3 o'clock, but. And around the 3:30 mark, but I couldn't quite remember the exact time. Oh, these guys really cleaned out their cupboards. Well, there's something to be said for a smaller map, right? Like, Pest kind of brought it up that, you know, the larger the maps, the more resources he gets, so it just kept, so instead of, you know, stretching it out for interloper players, it just got more kind of condensed. With the loot, that is. You know, like I said, I stopped playing Green Hell there because, it wouldn't stop raining. And I don't mean, you know, it rained a lot. It's a rainforest. But I played for like 4 days in a row and it didn't stop raining once. Not while he slept, not while he was... At first I didn't even notice, but then I was like, hey, it's been raining for a very long time. It's like if you've got a 6-day blizzard on the long dark. By day 6 you'd be like, okay, something's up. So I stopped playing it for a bit, and I'm gonna have to see if there's been an update or anything. You know, I've been looking for one of those. That's a good sweater, that is. Here's why we're here, though. That tasty, tasty toilet water. So I figured today's stream will end at the the second last game marker when I get to the grave marker there. The weather seems to have turned out better, but I need a nap. And the sun's going down. Whoa, why would I do that? Okay, we're at the bed, so let's sleep for a little bit. I'll wake up, eat some cattails and whatever food I've got on me. Actually, you know what? Now's the time to do some gambling. So if I've got any dodgy or sketchy food, it's time. 36% granola bar normally isn't really living on the edge, but I've had them poison me in the 70% range, so that was a shock when that happened. I was completely unprepared too. I believe I died. I didn't have any antibiotics and wasn't aware of or close enough to any reishis to come up with a cure, so I think that ended that run. Alright, we're going to pass time for a little bit. Just advance the night along. Tire us out a little more. And now we'll be able to sleep until at least dawn, I think. Yeah, where's all the toilet paper? Maybe they were trying to tell us something way in advance. Yeah, the game's more about don't look at what's left. Look at what's missing. That's what you want to stock up on. Yeah, so we'll get to this last grave marker and we'll call it until, the second last grave marker, and we'll call it until... Sorry, guys. the best way to do it is to wait 2 hours, sleep 1, and then go. That's the way I should have done it. But there we go. Yeah, so all I did was adjust my Wi-Fi, as in position it differently in my house. And that seemed to really give a better... Too darn cold for a walk. Let's see, what else can I do? I can read. I can read. Look at that thirst drop, though. It must be on very high. Okay, so hopefully now that it's around noon, it has not gotten any warmer, but now I can see better. Come on, Mr. Golden Sunshine, let's go. So yeah, it's much like Interloper, those houses are all burnt out and done. What's with the vicious headwind everywhere I go? Oh guys, look, a bear. Okay, no, keep going. Even though the wind wants to blow me towards the bear, we'll keep going. Yeah, it's gone. I wonder, you know, is that a thing? Okay, this wind can really beat it at any time. So yeah, my all fives girl, she's gone. She was wiped out during a power outage. New guy's still alive, but yeah. And Michael, I've never had that happen where they disappear. So it was the first, and you know what? It was like fishing at 4, and the revolver and rifle were done, and gunsmithing was done, and carcass harvesting was almost finished, and cooking was almost finished, and oh, she was almost there. She was halfway to 5 on her archery. It was like, it was a very bloody game. I killed. Yeah. Well, you know how much butt wiping you can get done with a bear pelt, Yari? Just scoot around on that all day, I tell you. Oh my.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna keep walking. Let's get to this car and I can warm up. Because I got a feeling the actual ambient temperature out of the wind is not that bad. Whew. Alright, so how bad is it? 3 degrees. So now what we do... now how bad is it? 0 degrees. Love it. Have a little nap. Oh, I was playing, yeah, I was playing the girl. I was playing my all fives. Because it's very grindy, right? So, you know, you gotta, if you want to get to all 5 of your, you've got to put in time, right? So, right, 2 downward arrows, 1 downward arrow. We're doing okay now in the outdoors. We'll get into the basement and have another nap. I know, I'm very exciting. I run from some place to another place and then nap. The weather's turning out nice though. So we'll try again. You know, I'd already said this before, but through negligence, I'd managed to get her frostbite twice, completely unnecessarily. Just let her stuff freeze to her body and give her frostbite.
Can't feel my hands.
That's all right, buddy. We'll get you through it. Should be a wolf to my right. Oh, look at him. Right on schedule. Come on, buddy. Run me into your friend. No? Then you guys did not set it up properly, which is not my fault. You have zero sympathy. Mostly because they have zero mercy. So how is it looking, guys? It's not too framey or anything, is it? I'm hoping it's coming through decently. Cooking. No thanks. We don't got time for no books. Now I'm hoping for a pair of long johns. Well, long johns? Do I want long johns? Yes, long johns or wool socks. Come on, long johns and wool socks. Okay, so nada. That's fine. Didn't need you anyway there, long johns. So we'll sleep for an hour, warm right up, and then get going again. Bingo bango, let's go. Quick look, let's eat some cattails, why not? And one more. Yeah, it is. It is, you know, it is a walking, you know, thing. And actually, though, there are some interesting points. Like, why didn't, you know, they just give the ring to the eagles and have them drop it off? Nada. Alright, well, now that I can stay here, might grab lunch on the way through and the way back there, eh? But apparently those giant eagles, if they had possession of the ring, it was kind of too risky to give them that kind of power, because they were already really powerful. Kind of like why Gandalf wouldn't touch it. So I guess you had to walk hobbits. No, we're going up. Let's go check this truck. But I thought, all in all, it could have been a much shorter book if Frodo would have just held on to the ring, and then the eagles would just take him over the volcano and then drop him. Or Frodo could drop the ring, you know. But if he was too attached, they could just be like, here you go.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, you found lots of those. You need to find one of the wool ones, I'll tell you. Alright, let's go. Find this second last grave. Wait, let's actually. Main highway, ravine, downtown, Mushroom Valley, Inlet, Mystery Lake. Am I going the right way? Broken Railroad, Coastal Highway, Pleasant Valley, Desolation Point. It's out at the Riken, isn't it? Or it's out at the island. Yeah, I guess. No, there's the island. So it's the Riken, right? It's the Riken, guess? I think so. Oh, it's, yeah. For me, Desolation Point is like, it's a killer. I don't know. The amount of time I put in here, the amount of effort I try to live here, I think the most I've ever consecutively lived in Desolation Point has been 3 weeks. And I left, like, roughed up, like, barely made it out. Eating all my food, my last of my emergency. Like, I basically ate my crackers to get out of this place. Desolation Point is such a gut punch. Deadly. Deadly, I tell you. Alright, everyone. Well, tonight when I go back online, we'll do it at 7 o'clock. We'll aim for 7. I should be done dinner then and everything like that. I get to do some nice barbecuing today in this weather, so that's alright. Oh, there we go, and down we go. And up we go. And there we go. Oh, don't put that out. Yeah, I watched the movie Chernobyl last night, and it was pretty rough. Pretty rough movie, guys.
I think I can use this.
Because I was pretty young when it happened, but I remember when it happened. I was like 10 or 11, and it was actually pretty interesting to find out how bad the disaster really was. Do we wait? Now let's yeah. Again, Captain Nap Time here. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. There were a lot of epic battles in that whole book series. Of course, I was one of the geeks that had read The Hobbit when I was about a year after the Chernobyl incident. I was when I read the. See, there you go, Yari. For me, I'm like a Skeg child. I love the Skeg. I love that place. I used to think it was a horrible place, but I just, You give me a bedroll and I can stay in Forlorn Muskeg forever. I got bear hunting spots and all sorts of things. My favorite bear hunting spot is that fallen limb above Poachers there. You used to, back when you could, used to be able to start a fire on that limb. I haven't tried starting a fire on top of the one train car. But, guys, does it look like it's going to blizzard again? I don't know. The weather seems to be very blizzardy. Better get a flare out. I'm gonna run into a wolf up here. They won't just let me go past without a talk. Yeah, exactly. Like, there are people. I mean, like LMG. He did the starvation diet here, but he had literally a year's worth of food. Ah, he was going for me, guys. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. What a jerk. wasn't even gonna go to the lighthouse, but now I need the actual life. Huh. Alright, let's check our afflictions here. We're in pain. He's got a sprained ankle. It didn't stop the one guy because he was already in attack mode, eh? So whew. That was a tough one, eh? Man, did I ever get mauled there. He was chewing at me. Smarts a bit, you betcha. Getting attacked by a wolf will hurt a bit. I don't feel so good. Yeah, I get it. Are you gonna cross the bridge? I think he's crossing the bridge. Guys, we know they can cross the bridge. It's funny, I watched a guy crouch right there and hide from him. And the wolf lost him. Because the wolf's not allowed to go there, I guess. But it was crazy because he was standing right beside it. Like, you can't get any closer to a wolf without it being an attack. Okay, well, let's head on in here because this was me getting the living tar beat out of me. God. But there will be an emergency stim here, and it is sort of an emergency. Well, really, I instead of taking the time to pull the top on this flare, I should have just whipped out the flare gun and shot at it, really. I mean, I knew it was coming.
Gotta take this food.
I didn't necessarily know it was coming like that, but I knew it was something bad was about to happen to me. So, you know. See what we got in these lockers. I'm not even going to bother to go up to the top. Unless, of course, there's an aurora that happens suddenly. Yeah, okay. Okay. Leaves. I have to remember there's no toilet water in Desolation Point here. There's 4 hours. It'll unsprain the ankle. Because we're doing a stim tonight, guys. That's what's happening there. Okay, can't see a darn thing. Here we are.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm looking for a wool toque. That's really the only piece that I really want now. Nope. We've got enough tinder. Alright, guys. Let's go to this grave marker. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I could go eat a wolf, couldn't I? A little bit of wolf meat on me. There we go. There's a complimentary scarf that I like. Wool scarf's only as good as the toque. No, you can't use that. You have better boots, and you're wearing them, so... Usually there's a piece of cedar down here too. Somewhere lodged up against the side, but I guess not right now. Alright. Well, this is nice. A nice fog walk onto uncertain, unstable areas. Set that down. I thought I heard a bear, guys. Yes, yes, Mike Henry. If you have a stim going, you can sprint regardless of how beat up you are. So in relation to the waterfalls, I think we're kind of over this direction. Really can't tell. Oh yeah, you can't sprint when I'm doing this. That's okay, we're not getting gold. What is that? Is that the little islands? No, this is the islands. Okay. Alright. So if we go this way, we should run into this ship. There it is. Ah, and there's the grave marker. Very grim. But like you said, the grave markers are kind of yeah, I don't want to run into the bear right now. They're hurting. Yeah, I don't think the no, I thought that was a piece of food. Yeah, the grave markers are kind of disconcerting, but for me it's the unburied people that really. There we go, looking a little better. Oh, this lighting scheme has got to go. Alright, that's not for me. Just hoping for a touch of food to get me through. Good old fire starting book. Oddly enough, I'm doing one of these emergency stims and I'm not panicking and running like a maniac. Alright guys, I think that's it. We'll go have a nap, or sleep I guess. And oh, there's some painkillers. Could have used those a while ago. Don't need another sewing kit. Let's give this guy his feather and call it a night. Oh, yeah, there's food over here, isn't there? Sometimes there's, yep, dog food. And peaches. Alright, let's quickly eat and get to sleep. He's about to become exhausted.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down right here.
Oh yeah, well. There we go. So now we'll eat and sleep, and we'll see you tonight. I'll start around 7:30. Yeah, I don't want that to happen again. Apparently they can get right up here. Yeah, if he's walking towards you with confidence, there's a reason the bear is doing that. Okay, so we'll just wait a second. I'm going to try these dodgy peaches. Just because if I run into another wolf like that, I want to make sure I can survive it, so. That's why I did the 2 stims there. So yeah, tonight at 7:30 we'll get out of here. Yari to be like 11:30, 12 in there for you guys across the ocean.
I'm feeling so drained.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll take off, and we'll see you later tonight. And we'll get to this the last grave marker. And I will have completed the As the Dead Sleep challenge, which it's actually taken me quite a bit, actually. Quite a few episodes. It's been live for like 14 days or something like that. So it's taken them 2 weeks to kind of... So this is definitely no speed run. Let's see here. So Timberwolf Mountain is the last one I gotta visit. I got all the check marks. Live for 13 days. So yeah, we're almost there. So just pass time for an hour to save it, and then we'll see you guys. See you tonight. See you in a few hours, guys. All right. Till then, keep surviving. And thanks again for watching, guys.